Beautiful. So wake in the morning and I step outside. Take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? What's up, Ben? What do you mean, what chat am I on? I'm just on my phone. Just YouTube chat. Alright, Ben, you're here first, so pick what color you want. Do you want green, blue, or yellow? Blue, please. Ben is blue. There we go. I've got my little track keeper right here. That way I know whose turn it is and whatnot. What voice chat? I'm not on any voice chat. No voice chat. I don't have voice chat down here in the kitchen. So you'll just have to communicate through YouTube chat. It worked. This is my brother's dice tray that I'm borrowing right now. Oh, I know what worked. Okay, Molly, do you want green or yellow? Ben already took blue. He showed up first, so I gave him first choice. Green, please. Okay, let's give it just a little bit to see if a third person shows up, or a fourth person shows up, and we get a full game. Can't stand yellow? Oh, wow. Yellow used to be my color. That was mostly decided by my parents because I'm blonde. I already wrote it down. It's already wrote down, Ben. I guess I could change it, but it's already wrote down. And I wrote it down in pen. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta check Discord. Green is good. Looking forward. I'm excited. I like this game. Won't see if Twisted shows up. I have 11 viewers. Holy cow. Anyone want to join us? Let me know. And don't forget to like. And I said, hey, hey, I said, hey, what's going on? Alright, it doesn't seem like anyone else is showing up to play, so do you guys want to get started? I'll be going first since I'm the youngest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just sharing stream. Okay, I'll wait. Let me know when you're ready. I appreciate you sharing the stream. All good? Alright, I'm going to start my turn then. And then I have Molly next on the paper, so she'll go next. See, I could do a 10 and a 4. I could do a 6 and an 8. 10, 4, or 6, 8. I'll take 6 and 8. I have an open board and a free runner, so I'll roll again. I've got 2 7s or a 12 or a 2. I'm going to take 2 7s out of that. 6, 7, 8. I'm running again. 5, 6. I get a 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take an 8. And a roll again. 2 6s. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Wait, I thought that was a 4. 1, 6. Did I flip that dice when I moved it, or was it a 4? 1, 6, it looks like. I'll stop there, so I'll replace... Someone let me know if I flipped that die if you know. If so, I'll take another 6. If not, we'll leave it there. Double 2. Yeah, but I don't have anything on 2. No, there's no 2s there. You have to pair the dice. You can't take just a single die. You have to pair them. Double 4. I had 2 4s. Double 2, double 4. It was like that. Okay, then I get 2 6s. Now, Ben, I take my pink markers and I replace these white markers. And it becomes Molly's turn with green. And I'll make Molly's first roll for her. You have 2 6s, a 5, and a 3. These dice are easy to roll over on accident. What do you want to do, Molly? Got some options. $12 and $8. And I assume you want to roll again, since you have an open board and a runner left. A 6, a 3, and 2 2s. I keep flipping the dice. That's why I'm reading them out loud before I move them. Take, or 2 1s. Take the 2. Do it. Be a hero. Take the 2. Two and stop. Okay, I'm just gonna grab your pieces then. Don't need to move the runner if you're stopping. There's 1 2. One 12 and 1 9. All right, Ben, I'm gonna make your first roll for you. You have a 5, you have 2 2s, and you have a 1. Choose 2 pairs. Choose 2 pairs, Ben. Six and 4. Okay. Okay, and you should roll again, but technically I'm supposed to ask, do you want to roll again? You should, because you have an open board. Rolly says you have 2 5s, a 2, and a 1. You could take another 6 and you could take a 7. That wouldn't be too bad. What do you want to do, Ben? Also, this white text looks way better over the gray box than the white box. Mary was right. Waiting on Ben to choose. Ben, you there? You lost yourself. Okay, you got 2 5s, a 2, and a 1. You're already on 6, so you can advance that and take a 7 if you want. Or you could take a 3 or a 10. Are you trying to say 6 7 and I have that banned in chat? 7. And then I assume you want to take the 6 with that. And you have to advance the 6 since you can, which of course you want to do. Do you want to roll or do you want to stop? Hey, Paul, how are you? Roll, please. You got a 6, a 4, a 5, and a 1. You can move 1 track. Or 2 tracks if there's pairs for 2, but I don't think there is. You have to move at least 1 track. Seven, 9, you can't take 9, but we can move the 7. You can only have 3 tracks per turn. But yeah, we can move the 7 up to here. And then what do you want to do? You did your first live today. Nice. I'll have to go look at it if I remember. Ben, you rolling or stopping? Is 6, 10 okay? You don't have 6 or 10 on there. You don't have a pair. Well, you can do, yeah, you can do 6, 10 instead, but you can't take the 10. You could just take the 6. Do you want the 6 or the 7? Let me know. 6 or 7. Just so I'm clear. Seven, good choice. So we'll take the blues. If I can get them open. And we'll put a blue right here on top of my pink. And we'll put a blue right here. And we'll put a blue right here. Now, you don't have to take the same tracks on your next turn. You can take different tracks on your next turn. And that brings it back to me. I'll take 6 and 7. I guess I'll take 6. And I have to take 11 if I do that. No, 10 if I do that. Sorry. This game is called Can't Stop. Rolling again. I busted. So I get nothing. Molly, it's your turn. Give me a second. Hey, Daisy. How you doing? There's your first roll, Molly. Let me know what you want. Doing good, Daisy May. We got fox emojis in chat. Eight and 5. And roll. Okay, what's that? A 6, a 3, a 1, and a 5. What do you want, Molly? Hmm. Seven, 8, and roll. You can do 7, 8? Yeah, you can. So 8 up 1. 7 introduced. So you need 5, 7, 8. Well, there's your roll, Molly. I'd recommend taking an 8. I think you have to take 8. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. Do you want to take that 8 and roll or stop? Oh, 8 and roll. Sorry. I missed it with chat. That's on me. You got 2 3s, a 6, and a 1. Seven and stop. So we'll grab the green. And we'll move this green up here. And stop. That means it's Ben's turn. Here's Ben's first roll. 2 4s, a 3, and a 6. So you can take 8 or 9 or 7 and 10. Seven, 10, please. Good choice. 7 and 10. And do you want to roll again? I would recommend it. Roll. 4 2 5 1. Let's get that where you can see it above chat here. 4 2 5 and 1. Molly. You could do 6 and 7. Is that right? No, 6 and 6. Oh, 6 and 6. I counted wrong. Or you could do 5 and 7. I would almost do 2 6s. You can do 6 and 6. Sure can. Do you want to roll or stop? Roll. You need a 6, a 7, or a 10. You got a 10. I assume you want to take the 10. Let me know officially in chat. It's all you can take, really. Ten and roll. 6, 7, 10. You got a 6, a 3, a 1, and a 2. Looks like you're probably going to have to take a 7. Seven and roll. 5, 4, 5, 2. You've got a 6 or a 7 you can take. Let me know what you want. Oh, or a 10. You can take a 10. You can take 6, 7, or 10. Or you can take 6 and 10 or 7. Okay, there we go. Six and 10, and I'm gonna roll. Oh, shit. Did that put you 1 ahead of the pink or 2 ahead of the pink? I accidentally knocked everything. Tell me if this is the right spot or if your 6 is supposed to be up 1. Is that the right board state? I think it is. I knocked shit around. Guys, does that look right? Yeah, correct. Okay, and you said you're gonna roll. You got 2 5s and 2 4s. You could go a 10. So we'll move 10. You're doing good on those 10s. That would be a good spot to stop. That would be a really good spot to stop. Yeah, stop. Ben stops there. And that makes it my turn again. I get 2 1s, a 4. I'm going to take 2 and 6. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to take a 7. And I think 2, 6, 7 is a good spot to roll. I got another 2. And I'm going to stop. So we'll put a pink down here. Move me on top of Ben here. And we'll move me up 1 here. Molly's first roll. 2 1s, a 6, and a 3. What you want to do, Molly? Two and 9 and roll, says Molly. Three 4s and a 6. Well, do you want 8 and 10 or 8 and 10? Basically, do you want to take 8 or do you want to take 10? I would take 8. Could do with a cigar. I just had a cigarette. Eight, 10, and since you can't introduce 8, I assume you want to introduce 8 is what you're saying. Because you can't take the 10. Right? You wanna play the 8 and roll? So 2, 8, 9. If you can only take one pair, just tell me the one you want to take. Yeah. That way I don't get confused. You have 2 2s, a 6, and a 5. That's another 8. I don't see anything else there, but that's another 8. Let me know what you want to do. Let me know if you see something I don't see. That 8 and roll is from the last roll. I think. 8 and roll. 2, 8, 9. She got the 2. I assume you want to take the 2, and I assume you want to stop. I'm just going to take that 2 for you, because that's all you can do, actually. Do you want to stop or roll? You need an 8 or 9 if you roll. 2 and stop. So, Ben, no one can take 2s now. So, 2's a dead track. So, I'm going to flip my piece over to show that's a dead track. Good play, Molly. And Ben, now it's your turn. Let's make your first roll. Three 2s and a 6. So you only have one option. You have to take a 6 or a 4 and an 8. So we'll go ahead and put those on there. 4 and 8. And what do you want to do? Roll or stop. If you roll 4 1s, you bust. That's about it. 4 8, do you want to roll? Roll, he says. All right, Ben. You got 2 3s and 2 2s. You could go 6 4, or you could go 2 5s. You're on 4, you're on 6. I would go 6 4, honestly. 5 and 5, he says. He wants 2 5s. And he says roll. Got 2 3s, a 6, and a 1. You've got a 4 in there. I think that's all you can take. Let me know what you want to do. Four and roll. You need a 4, a 5, or an 8. That's 2. That's 2 3s and 2 2s. That's 2 4s you can take. I assume you're going to say 2 4s. I don't think you can take anything else here. 4 times 2 and roll. Okay. A 4, a 5, or an 8. Last one, he says. Does he get anything? You got a 5, 2 1s, and a 2. Ben, tell me if you see something I don't, but I think you busted. Do you see a 4, a 5, or an 8 in there? Because I don't. You were so high up the 4s, too. Ah, balls, he says. Yep, that's a bust. You were so high up the 4s. That's the game. That's the way the game goes. So now it's my turn. Got a 6, 2 2s, and a 4. So I can go 4 10. I can go 6 8. I'll go 6 8. And I will roll again, hoping I don't get 2 or 4 1s. I got a 5, a 2, and 2 6s. And 12, 11, 6, 7, 8. I'll take 8 and 11. And I'm going to stop there. It's a little bit of a boring turn, but I'm going to take what I got. And it's Molly's turn. So here's Molly's first roll. 2 4s, a 6, and a 5. Learn from me, dude, says Ben. Right? Eight and 11 and roll. 11 and 8 and roll, says Molly. A 5, a 4, a 3, and a 1. 8, 5, and roll. 8, 5. You need a 5, an 8, or 11. You got a 5 and an 8. Do you want 5 or do you want 8? Eight and stop. Let's move you up that track. Let's move you up that track. And let's put you on that track. And that makes it Ben's turn. A 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Small straight. I'll be right back, Ben. Think about what you want to do. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. 4, 6, and roll. And Ben is blue. So we go there. We go there, and we roll. A 6, a 5, and 2 3s. You could take the 6 and join us on 11. Not a bad shout. Hey, Daisy May. Stopping back in again? Nice. Thank you. What's Ben gonna do? 11, 6, roll. 6 and 11. You need a 4, a 6, or an 11. You got 2 2s, a 6, and a 3. Or 2 1s, a 6, and a 3. Sorry. So you can take that 4. Four and roll. Do you have a 4, a 6, or an 11? I think you busted. I think you busted again, Ben. Nuts. Confirm that with me in chat. Sometimes I don't see stuff that's there. Thought 10, but bust, I think. Yeah, there is no 10. You're not on 10. So that's bust. And that's back to my turn. Let me get them 12s. Or 11s and 6. 6 and 11 would be a good roll. I will take 6, and that leaves me with 7. I'll take 12, and I'll take 7, and I'll roll again. That one went out of the tray, so we roll that again. I busted. Yep. That makes Molly's turn. Is Molly back yet? Two threes, a 5, and a 6. I'll be right back. My Discord went off again. Ben, if Molly gets back, let her know that's her first roll. Nobody wants to stay home while the rest of us go out. Make a day of it, 'cause theme parks are so much more fun when the sun's outside. And I lost my phone to the lake beneath the Batman ride. Na 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 na. They started something and I don't wanna begin it. They're looking for trouble, but with me it won't be found. Okay, so who doesn't own a cell phone? Because I know mine's been busting up my jawbone. Thanks to all those nights and weekends. 'Cause theme parks are so much more fun when the sun's outside. And I lost my phone to the lake beneath the Batman ride. Na 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 na. They started something and I don't wanna begin it. They're looking for trouble, but with me it won't be found. And I regret that I'm completely out of daytime minutes. So I guess I'll have to wait a lot till 8 o'clock comes around. Waiting on Molly. I guess I'm gonna be right back again. Molly not back yet. My package is here, guys. Back, sorry. Okay, Molly, this is your dice. Let me know what you want to get. I'm gonna go get my package. How's it going? Doing all right. Have a good one. Eight, 9, and roll. Okay, let me get 8, 9 on there. Molly is 1 away on the 8s. We're gonna switch dice tray. Switching dice trays. Look how cute these are. They're little squids. Or octopuses. Cthulhu octopuses. Okay, let me take my brother his dice tray back down. This isn't quite flat on the bottom. Let's see if we can tame it to flat. Very cool. Oh, that's a little big on this. 8, 9, and roll, she said. 2 3s, a 1, and a 4. Yep, I wonder what first thing actually means. 7 and stop. Okay, so we'll move that there. We'll move that there. And we'll move that there. Molly is 1 away from her second track. Makes it Ben's turn. We have 2 5s, a 3, and a 1. That 10-4 combo wouldn't be bad. That'd get you nice and high on the 10s. I can stop giving advice if you want. I'm bad about that. Ten for roll. There's 10. There's 4, and Ben rolls. No, it helps. All right. Some people really don't like it. All right, do you want 2 11s? Do you want a 12, or do you want a 10 and a 12? 2 11s or a 10 and a 12? I would take the 10, 12, and stop. That'll put you 1 away from claiming the 10s. Ten, 12, stop. Let's put a blue on the 12s. That's going to put that there. That's going to put that there. Then it's my turn. Guys, how fucking cute is this dice tray? Do you love it? I love it. It was like $8 for 2 of them. The other one's brown. I got 2 2s, a 5, and a 3. 7. I'm not good on 7. I'm not good on 5. I'll take 5 and 7. And roll again. Molly says it's very cute. Ben says it's mint. Thanks, guys. It was cheap. That's what makes me really happy. It wasn't expensive. I can't take the 2. I can take the 9. I can take 5 and 6. I'll take 5, and I'll take 6. And I'll roll again. 5, 6, 7. Let's go. And I busted. That makes it Molly's turn. Molly's first roll. 3 6s and a 4. Well, do you want 6 and 10, or 6 and 10, or maybe, just maybe, you would like 6 and 10? Since that's what you have to take, I'm going to put you on 6 and 10. And let me, or not 6 and 10, 12 and 10, sorry. 12 and 10. And what do you want to do? Roll, please. Yeah, when you roll 3 of one number, it really doesn't give you much choice. You could go 12 and 4 and then stop. That would give you your second column. Then you just need an 8. 12, 4, and stop. 12, 4, and stop. So 12s are dead. We'll put one on 6 and 4. And here's Ben's roll. A 6, a 5, a 4, and a 1. See, you can do 5 and 11, you can do 7 and 9, you can do 6 and 10. Oh, 6 and 10 is the way to go. I might almost go 6, 10. I might almost stop. No, you have a clear enough board. I would definitely go 6, 10 though. Because that finishes your first column. There's 6. There's 10. Do you want to roll or do you want to stop? He says roll. Unlikely to bust, but you totally could. You have 2 1s, a 4, and a 3. You can't take 2. So you've got to take a 5 or a 4. I would go with your 4s and stop. Oh, or you could go 7. I would go with your 4s and stop. But you can take 7. Or you could take 5 if you really want to start a new track. 4, please, and stop. So we'll just move that up 1. Move that up 1. Move that up 1. And 10s are dead, and that makes it my turn. I'll take 11. I'll take 7, and I'll roll again. Take 7 and 3. And I'll roll again because I am way behind here. 3, 7, 11. I got a 7 and a 3. And I'll roll again because I'm way behind here. 3, 7, 11. I bust. And that's why I'm way behind. Molly's first roll. Two 5s, a 2, and a 1. No 8. You didn't get your 8. Gutted, mate, says Ben. I know, right? I'm having a rough time of it. Six, 7, roll. 6, 7, and Molly rolls. Let's get that 8, Molly. That'll make this a pretty fast game. You have a 5, a 4, and 2 1s. You can take a 6. You can go 6, 5, or you can take just the 9. Molly is good at this. It's all about luck. Well, and how far to push your luck. Molly's getting good luck. Molly's had good rolls. But she didn't get her 8 this turn. 9 and roll. Two 9s. I assume you want the 2 9s instead of the 6. Let me know. Yes, please, and stop. And that makes it Ben's turn. First roll. A 6, a 4, a 3, and a 2. Can't take the 10. You've already got the 10s. Nine and 6, says Ben. Good choices. And roll, please. 5, 4, 3, and 1. There's a 6 and a 7 in there. That wouldn't be a bad shout. Or you could take an 8, or you could take a 5. You could go 6, 7, or you could go 8, or you could go 5. Six and 7 and roll. Give me just a second. Let me roll up my other dice tray here. You said 6 and 7 and roll. 6, 7, roll. You got a 9. Make sure these can be seen above chat here. Nine and roll, he says. Give me a second. I didn't roll this up right. I'm going to try to do better. Well, I thought I didn't, and then I couldn't roll it up the way I wanted to instead, so I have to re-roll it. I mean my dice tray, not the dice. 9 and roll. I already moved the 9, right? Did I move the 9, Ben? Let me know if I didn't. I'll go ahead and roll, but let me know if I did not move the 9. 6, 7, 9. You got a 7 and a 9. Can't remember. 7 and 9, please. Do you want to roll or stop? Roll. He wants those 6s. You got a 6. I think that's all you can do is take the 6, so we'll move that up. Do you want to roll or do you want to stop? Six and stop. And that makes it my turn. I'll take 6, and I can't take 10, so I only have to take the 1 runner. I'll take the 7, and I can't take the 10, so I still have 1 runner. So anything but 2, 10, and 12. 6, 7, and I still have 1 runner. All right, I got this going now. Give me another 6, 7. 6, 7! I'm memeing right along here. Give me another 6, 7. I'm going to stop as soon as I put my next runner on, for sure. 2 6s. No, you know what? I'm going to stop now. I'm going to take my track and stop. Means you're dead. And you're dead. 6s are dead. Molly's turn. Ben, you were so close to those 6s too. I'm so sorry. Kind of. You have 2 3s, a 6, and a 2. Oh, there's your 8. Molly, do you want to take your 8? Do you want to take that 8, Molly? Say it. Make it official. Make it official. Eight, says Molly, and I am going to assume stop because that is the game. Here is the final board state, and Molly wins. Let's create a highlight. Molly wins. Congratulations, Molly. Let's look at the final board state for a little bit. So we have that on screen for a little bit this time. Congratulations. Very well played. All right, let's get stuff put away. How's it feel to be a wiener, Molly? It feels fuzzy. Enjoyed this, says Ben. Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm thinking I want to play once a week. At least for a little while. And then this rolls up. And the dice go back in their bag. Thinking about getting some different colored dice. Good game, everyone. That was the box, I swear. Okay, I'll be right back to grab you guys. You used to have loads of dice. God knows where they are. I think there's purple in the kit that I was looking for. Looking at, I mean. It's like $9 for 100 different colored dice. Get some special sums. Sets the game off, you get me? Yeah, that's why it comes with red dice, is to match the style of the game. But I'll show you what I'm thinking about getting. Here in just a second, once I get everything put away. Are we playing golf tonight? Probably. Probably gonna do golf. Speaking of golf, I should charge my controller. So there's this 110 dice set for $9. Looks like this, 110 dice. 11 different colors. We have cyan, we have yellow, green, we have red, we have black, we have yellow, we have purple. I think they mean pink. They have red twice when this is obviously like a light pink. They have blue, they have rose, they have orange, and they have green. They do have purple in there. 110 dice for fucking $9. Ben says looking on Amazon, mate. I think that's what I would go with, is that 110 dice set. You like luminous green? Yeah. I like purple. I would totally get the purple. Oh, these are nice. I can't get them because they're UK, but yeah, those are really nice. I don't know if they would show up well on camera, though. The aluminum ones. Let me see if I can find aluminum dice in my area. Yeah, and it's also $7.22 for 2 of them. Or, not 2 of them, for 5 of them. I just don't know they would show up on camera well enough. I don't think they would. They're hard to see in the pictures, honestly, even, in my opinion. But yeah, I get what you're saying. They're nice. Caleb, what's up, Caleb? Molly won. Molly won today. You have 2 3s, a 6, and a 2. Oh, there's your 8, Molly. Do you want to take your 8? Sorry, that's probably loud. I'm just trying to make sure the highlight worked right. That 8, Molly? Say it. Make it official. Make it official. Says Molly, and I am going to assume stop, because that is the game. Here is the final board state, and Molly... Oop, that didn't quite catch the whole highlight. That's all right. That's all right. Hey Larry, how's it going? Molly just won the game. We're going to chat for a little bit and then we'll call it a day for now. Yeah, this 50 piece that you just sent me is kind of like what I'm thinking about getting, but I'm thinking about getting 110. Larry's been a member for 1 month. Congratulations. Congratulations, Larry, on being a member. Don't forget to smash those emotes. Oh, those are cute, Ben. I don't know if they're available in the US. That's the only thing. You know, that's a UK site. No, nothing quite like that in the US. That's cute, though. I do really like that one with the shaker. You're not wrong. But the 110 dice is still cheaper. I'd send you some. Don't know the cost, though. I don't think you can ship from UK to here. I don't think you could. I don't know. I have no idea how that works. I mean, I don't dislike the red dice at all. I just want options. And purple would be a lot of fun, I think. I like purple. Yeah, they would be special dice if you get me. Yeah, they would be. If someone sent me dice for the game, they would be extra special, for sure. I would value those. Oh, why am I always so sleepy, guys? I got nothing to do for a little over an hour when we'll do probably golf. I'm in Missouri. I could send you my address if you want. That would be really fucking amazing. Via message. Yeah, via message, of course. There you go. Yeah, if you send me dice for that game, I'll take extra good care of them. And definitely not lose them. I need a Yoo-hoo or a coffee before I stream, before I do golf. What do you guys think? A Yoo-hoo or a coffee? Oh, wow, Ben. That's amazing. That's crazy. That'll be really fun to have special dice. Coffee, says Molly. Okay, I'll do coffee. I'll probably do both, but I'll start with coffee. I may need to go get water. Yeah, let me go get water. I'll be right back. You'll be on coffee after this beer? Yeah. I don't do beer. Beer is disgusting. Beer tastes bad. If you hear me saying I'm having a beer, it's actually like a Mike's Hard Lemonade or a hard cider or some other drink like that. Alright, guys, I'm actually going to end my stream. And we're going to see if we can fix the hot water heater. It's 21 years old. So that's probably the big issue. But we're going to try to fix it. I'll catch everyone for golf later on. In about an hour and 15 minutes. 6 o'clock my time. Unless we're still working on the heater, then it'll be a little later. Midnight your time, says Molly. Molly's on top of knowing how far that is. We'll see if you can stay awake. Right on. I appreciate that. It's always fun playing with you. And I know Molly's going to be there. Molly can stay up late. Alright, I better go get work on this. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.